The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment, heard on the official website of HEW Entertainment.
It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
The beat! The man! You gotta beat the man! Whoa!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729280. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729280. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the world heavyweight champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us HEWWrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here!
Now streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. Comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now.
There you sat all alone. I said, hello, how you been? God, girl, it's sure good to see you again. Remember, Panama City, you were fall down drunk, but you still look pretty. We made love all night on the beach that September. Told my friends it was great, but you still can't remember. Well, that was then, this is now. Looking back, I wouldn't change it anyhow. This is now, that was then. Life rolls on, we're still riding against the wind. As for me, my life's been up and down, playing night to night, moving town to town. You say you had a daughter, I got to my own. They're the love of my life, they sure helped me grow up. I've seen a few things, played for the troops in Iraq. I made a few friends there who didn't make it back. Yeah, I danced with the devil and cried with the saints. I put it in words, so it isn't all in vain. That was then, this is now. Looking back, I wouldn't change it anyhow. This is now, that was then. Life rolls on, we're still riding against the wind. Some days I still wake up fighting mad. Yeah, there's a part of me that wants to go back. Then I remember I'm good right where I'm at. It's getting late, baby, so let's raise a glass. One to the future and one to the past. To those photographs, pictures of the friends we lost. And here's to the ones we love. That was then, this is now. Looking back, I wouldn't change it anyhow. This is now, that was then. Life rolls on, we're still riding against the wind. It's alright, it's okay. Yesterday's gone, I'm living for today. It's okay, it's alright. Somehow we all made it through the night. Life rolls on, baby, and it's rolling, but we're still riding against the wind. It's alright, it's okay, I wouldn't change it anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Monday Night Raw. That would be a fun way of opening up the show. In fact, this was Monday Night Raw, but it isn't. You're listening to HEW Entertainment Radio. I'm your host, Jonathan Clarke, inviting our fans on Facebook at facebook.com/HW Entertainment, following our show on Twitter at twitter.com/JonathanClarke1, and for those who have subscribed to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/JonathanClarke22. Tell us what some of your favorite moments from Monday Night Raw's past 1,000 editions have been. There have been hundreds of these moments, putting it into perspective for you ever since January of 1993, when Raw first came on the air as a taped edition of the show each week for 60 minutes, 45 minutes of actual wrestling time given to wrestlers of Monday Night Raw, 15 minutes of commercials, and we have seen Raw undergo so many changes, so many metamorphoses that it's been unbelievable. We've seen Raw transition from the cartoon era to the Attitude Era to what wrestling is today. Back in the early 90s, I think it was the most fun watching Raw because they would open up the show with sometimes these incredible 20-minute matches. One of my favorite matches from Monday Night Raw's illustrious history in Video Vault had to have been when they were in the middle of that feud between Shawn Michaels and Davey Boy Smith. They opened up an edition of Raw in 1995 with a feud that was derived from the conclusion of the 95 Royal Rumble. Raw had only been on the air for about 2 years, but for the first probably 3 to 5 years of Monday Night Raw's history, they would sometimes open up Raw with these unforgettable 20-minute long matches that would sometimes go about 2 commercial breaks. Very rarely do we see that kind of thing on Raw now, unless it's involving a talent like somebody like Dolph Ziggler or Sheamus, who opened up the No Way Out pay-per-view recently with an incredible World Heavyweight Championship match, which really elevated the stocks of both Sheamus and Dolph Ziggler. Win or lose for whatever individual, stocks were really elevated with that kind of match. Unless we see 2 incredible new talent initiative stars working together in a program, we don't really see these fantastic 20-minute matches between icons or legends. But the Shawn Michaels Davey Boy Smith match that had Sid Justice in the corner of Shawn Michaels playing the wild card really puts it in perspective for you just how incredible matches used to be for the first 3 years of Monday Night Raw. Raw had only been on the air for about 2 years, and they were providing us with incredible matches, kind of like how ECW were providing us with incredible matches during the first 3 years of its reincarnation from about 2006 to 2009. ECW really was the wrestling show, but I think if Raw was an hour, like it was back in the 90s now, and giving us those incredible wrestling matches still, I think Raw wouldn't need to go from 2 to 3 hours. The expansion of Monday Night Raw's time slot is something I'm looking forward to. I'm going to be paying close attention to, because, you know, Raw will still be 2 hours and with an additional 15 minutes thrown in there. They're going to give about 45 minutes of the third hour to commercials. When it's all said and done, I'm really going to be looking forward to finding out if wrestling becomes an important part of the 3-hour Monday Night Raw, which is going to be moving from the 1000th show onward to 3 hours every week on USA television. I think that is going to be a crucial time for WWE. It's definitely going to be crunch time, and I'm really looking forward to finding out what changes Raw will undergo. Will they change the graphic? Will they have a new theme song? Will they have an entire new format for Raw? because we have seen so many incredible transitions Raw has undergone over the last number of years. In the early 90s, we saw the cartoon era, then going from that to the Attitude Era to what wrestling is today. And we have seen the name of the show consistently be changed, starting off first with Monday Night Raw with the siren intro, and then being changed from that to Raw's War, to just simply Raw, to Monday Night Raw Super Show, what it is today. I'm really going to be looking forward to finding out how the show changes with graphics, the presentation of the show, what kind of new segments are going to be debuting, and how they're really going to be using the third hour, which I'm really hoping they use to promote new talent initiative stars, because that's really what wrestling is about today. I don't necessarily agree with the new talent initiative and the direction of it. I probably disagree with it more than I probably should be. But I think that the new talent initiative is really on a downward spiral, so that's why I'm looking forward to finding out how Raw uses